Manchester United manager Erik ten Hag faces something of an attacking conundrum ahead of this evening's clash with Leeds United at Old Trafford. United, who will move level on points with neighbours Manchester City with a victory, will be without summer signing Antony. The Brazilian will miss out through injury, though Ten Hag, speaking at his press conference yesterday, did not provide specific details about the severity of his injury or how long he could possibly be sidelined. With Christian Eriksen, Scott McTominay, Donny van de Beek and Anthony Martial already missing through injury, and Casemiro out for the next 3 league games through suspension, Ten Hag's options are becoming more and more limited. Tonight's clash with Leeds is the Reds' third outing of February already, and they have another 5 games before the month is out after tonight's contest. Antony, though he has blown hot and cold during his first season at Old Trafford, has been an almost ever-present figure on the right wing, with Ten Hag persevering with him to try and aid his adaptation to English football. It means the United boss will be forced into making one change to his front three this evening, with Wout Weghorst and Marcus Rashford both expected to retain their places and start in attack. With that said, men's sport has taken a close look at 3 ways United's attack could look this evening. With Antony unavailable, the most logical decision for Ten Hag to make would be to bring Jadon Sancho into the starting lineup and award him his first start since the 1-1 draw with Chelsea at Stamford Bridge on October 22. He made his long-awaited return against Nottingham Forest in the Carabao Cup last Wednesday evening, stepping off the bench in the second half, and was named among the substitutes again against Crystal Palace at the weekend. But having stored just 27 minutes of football under his belt since October, Ten Hag may be reluctant to throw him straight into the starting lineup so soon after making his comeback, especially in a game of such magnitude against Leeds. On the flip side, however, he may view it as an opportunity for Sancho to prove where he is at, both physically and mentally with his comeback. He was signed in July 2021 to play on the right wing, and this could be his chance to prove his worth. One Mons loss could be another Mons gain. Sancho, Weghorst, Rashford. Despite his current run of form, Ten Hag could make the decision to switch Rashford to the right wing and open the door for Alejandro Garnacho to start on the left. The duo have started as a wide pairing a few times this season, and that has often resulted in Rashford switching sides. Thinking back to the 3-1 defeat to Aston Villa at Villa Park in November, however, it was an experiment that Ten Hag ought not to have repeated, given how much Rashford struggled on the right. But after handing Garnacho a start in the 2-0 win over Burnley in the Carabao Cup in December, Rashford started on the right again and thrived, scoring an excellent solo goal, albeit against Championship opposition. It is a solution that Ten Hag could consider, given the progress Garnacho has made and how often he has been called upon by the United boss this season. It would, however, risk disrupting Rashford's momentum. Rashford, Weghorst, Garnacho. After being a ray of positivity in a dark season last term, Anthony Elanga has failed to kick on this campaign. He has made 20 appearances in all competitions, but many of them have come via the bench. He has not played in the Premier League since the 3-0 win over Bournemouth on January 3 and has not started in the league since the 2-1 win over Fulham in United's last game before the World Cup in November. He was also linked with a loan exit ahead of the January transfer window closing last week. Elanga, in truth, is an outside bet to replace Antony on the right wing, but Sancho's lack of minutes could mean he enters the equation. If that is the case, Facundo Pellistri, too, will also fancy his chances of starting. Elanga, Weghorst, Rashford.